Hello students, next topic is demand for goods and consumption function. The demand for goods in the Solow model comes from consumption and investment. In other words, output per worker is denoted by Y is divided between consumption per worker and investment per worker. We can write this equation Y equal to c plus I. This equation is the per worker version of the national income accounts identity for an economy. Notice that it omits government purchases and net export because we are assuming a closed economy. We know that national income account identity in two sector economy can be written as Y equals to consumption plus investment. To convert this equation per worker to whole, we will divide whole equation Y upon L equals to C upon L plus I upon L. Next step, this will be written as small y, which denotes output per worker, equals to small c, denotes consumption per worker, small I, plus small I investment per worker. So this equation is per worker national income accounts identity. Fine. The Solow model assumes that each year people save a fraction of their income and consumption a fraction 1 minus s. We can express this idea with the following consumption function. So we can write as a consumption function c is equal to 1 minus s into y, where s is the saving rate is the number between 0 and 1. We know the saving rate equal saving upon income. Income is either consumed or saved. In the next step, we can write it as y equals to c plus we can write saving as saving rate times income. In the next step, we will convert this equation in per worker terms. So we write y upon l equal to c upon l plus saving rate y upon l. Next step, this can be written as small y, which denotes output per worker equals to consumption per worker plus saving rate times output per worker. In the next step, we can write c equal to, when we solve this equation, 1 minus saving rate times y. Okay, so here we have two equation. First equation, per worker national account, this is a consumption function where the small c is saving rate, small. To see that this consumption function imply for investment, substitute 1 minus s y for c in the national income accounts identity. So basically we substituting we this consumption function identity, this output is equal to consumption plus y is equal to 1 minus s y plus I. We arrange the term to obtain I equal to sy. So if we have these two equation, we have the substituting in consumption function first equation, y is equal to 1 minus sy plus investment per worker. In the next step we can write as I is equal to y minus 1 minus sy. Next step I equals to y minus y plus sy. This will be cancelled out, and final equation I is equal to sy. Okay, this equation shows that investment equals saving. Thus the rate of saving is that is small s is also the fraction of output divided to investment. It is fraction of investment. We have now introduced the two main ingredient of the Solow model, the production function and consumption function, which describe the economy at any moment in time. So for any given capital stock, K is the production function, Y is equal to F into K determine how much output the economy produced, and the saving rate S determine the allocation of that output between consumption and investment. Thank you and subscribe our channel.